Hello everyone and welcome to the channel. My name is Carrie and today I'm going to be painting an Uruk Warrior from the board game The Lord of the Rings Journeys in Middle-earth. So now I'm going to start painting the armor of the Uruk with a Death Metal by Army Painter, and the reason that I'm starting with the armor is because there's a lot on the mini and it'll just be easier to differentiate the smaller parts in the end. This Uruk is now looking fantastic in his new armor, so now it's time to paint the leather straps and his pouches with Bootstrap Brown by Army Painter. Now that the straps and the pouches are done, now it's time to paint his skin, and I decided to go with Uruk Flesh by Citadel. And the reason why I chose this one is because it was a closer green than what I had with the Army Painter. Now, if you've seen on the mini, he has a bit of a cord wrapped around his waist. So I decided to paint that a demonic yellow because it was a better yellow than anything else for like a rope color. As you can see, we're about halfway done painting this mini, but we're not done yet. So next is going to be painting the material and the fur of his armor, and I decided to go with a Crystal Blue by Army Painter. I really like this color of blue on this mini, and it really gives a little bit of a vibrant color to it. So next I'm going to be using Drake Tooth by Army Painter to paint the bone of the weapon, and also he has a bit of like teeth on the front of his armor and also his teeth and his eyes. Now that all the white is on the mini, I decided to do the eyes black using a pigment liner 0.05 micron sized tip, so it would be easier to get the dot in instead of trying to use the paintbrush. Now the last thing to fill in on the mini is the weapon head, and I decided to use a rough iron metal by Army Painter. I think this mini is looking super cool right now, but it's missing a few final touches. And so I'm going to start by dry brushing the material of the armor and the fur with a Void Shield Blue by Army Painter. Next, I'm going to be aging the bones on the armor and his weapon handle with a light tone wash by Army Painter. So the last thing that I'm going to do on the mini is that I'm going to be washing it with a dark tone wash by Army Painter, and I'm going to just do it all over the mini except for on the bone where I just aged it with the light tone, and I'm gonna focus more on the crevices just so that it darkens it a lot more. I just finished doing the wash on him, and you can tell that it's still a little wet from some of the crevices, but I think it looks super cool and I can't wait for it to be dried. And while I'm waiting, I'm gonna start painting the base of the mini with a matte black by Army Painter. This Uruk Warrior is all done, and it's time for him to join his friends on the battlefield. I think they look super cool, and I hope you enjoyed this video. Please give us a like and a subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a super fantastic day, and God bless. Bye!